Yes. Also, just a student join with us now. Too late. Mariam. Mariam and Salam. Yes. Yes. We have a critical comments for this summary chapter 23. Yes. Critical comments. We have two parts in critical comments for this analysis for this chapter. First one, number one, a very brief dramatic situation. Second part, Catherine's love for a sickly young man, somewhat puzzling. Okay? Are you hear me?
Yes, clear.
Yes. For example, students, just focus with me in two critical comments. You can write it, or you can intention with me, or you can focus on what I'm speaking or what I'm analyze this chapter. Just focus for two critical comments. understand me شباب تركزون وياي واللي اني هسه احلل عندكم two parts جزئين من التحليل بهذا الشابتر اللي هو 23. نمبر 1 تحاول انت تكتبه او تحاول تفهمه، ما اعرف، المهم هو يجيكم بالامتحان بس اني ما نزله لان انت عندك summary, you have summary and you have analysis and themes symbols. بعد ما اقدر انزل اكثر، فهاي كلها اعتبرها انا essay questions انزلها لكم كمقاله حتى انتم تكتبون تفهمون من السمري. هسه انا عندي تحاول تكتب شنو احكي تكتب. اوكي. Number 1, a brief dramatic situation. What's the meaning that this is in Arabic الوضع المأساوي. الوضع المأساوي in this chapter. There is nothing remarkable in this chapter except a brief dramatic situation in which both two focus characters in this chapter. Number 1, Catherine and young Linton. Catherine and young Linton defend their father's heated argument. The state of health of young Linton in this chapter was already known to us, but in this chapter it receives further emphasis when we are told that he is seized. He is seized. What's the meaning seized in Arabic? Seized by suffocating cough. What's the meaning? Seized by a suffocating cough which lasts so long that it seems that he might collapse. What's the meaning? Collapse.
Yes.
And die. That's okay. This is first part from critical comments in this chapter. First part, number 1, a very brief of dramatic situation. الوضع المأساوي بالنسبة للanalysis for this chapter. Are you understand me this one? Who can explain? Yeah?
Yes.
Raise your hand, please. Yes, just a minute. If you have any question, just raise your hand. Yes.
Yes.
What's your name?
Yusuf.
Yusuf. Yes,
Yes.
Yusuf. What's
Yes.
the meaning
Yes. Yes.
dramatization
Yes.
in
One
this?
of the most important
Yeah.
critical answer I catch it here in this paragraph.
Yeah.
Kind of reproach. He complains that Kathy didn't visit him earlier, and he pretends sick to
Yeah.
to to gain sympathy to gain sympathy, Catherine, and
Yes.
that's why did it.
Yes. Who can answer, Yusuf? Yes. Student. Okay. Yes, Yusuf.
Yes.
Repeat your answer. Yeah. Repeat your answer clearly. If all students write this question.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
One of the most important
Yeah.
critical answer.
Yeah.
Yes, in this paragraph,
Mm-hmm.
I catch it. Why Linton react to Kathy and kind of reproach.
Ah, very good. Who
Yes.
can answer this question and after that discuss this answer? Yeah? Who can answer?
Yes, doctor.
What's your name?
Zahra Jabbar.
Yes, Zahra.
I see Linton tried to control Kathy, not just marry her, and try to win her sympathy, but he sometimes touched on her. He came up with way to control
Yes.
and take care of him and
Mm-hmm.
nurture him like twisting on the ground to win her sympathy. And Linton was selfish, doesn't care about Kathy's happiness.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Just want to have marital control over her and
Ah,
sees
very good.
love as form of control.
Yes. Very good. Yes, thank you. Very good,
Yes, this
Zahra.
is right.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Ah, thank you. Thank you, Yusuf. Thank you. Yes, Catherine. Catherine, no doubt from the meeting of Catherine and young Linton, exact in this questions or in this summary in this chapter, that Catherine too is in love with him as much as he is in love with her. It is rather odd. What's the meaning odd? What's the meaning odd? It is rather odd that a beautiful, healthy girl should fall in love with an ailing young man. What's the meaning odd? Odd, O double D, O double D, not A double D, O double D. Odd. Yes, Shabab. Yes, Banat. You can focus. Mhm. Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Odd means a peculiar behavior.
A peculiar
Yes. Or
behavior.
strange. Yes.
Yes. Very good. Another meaning. Another meaning.
Yes, miss.
Yeah.
Meaning strange.
Strange. Yes, very good. Yes, very good.
Yes.
Strange. And another strange.
Yes.
Yes, doctor. Also, it means bizarre.
Fall in love with an ailing young man who, as Nelly clearly points out to Catherine, might not live beyond the age of 20. This is number one. Perhaps it is the maternal instinct. Was the meaning? Was the meaning? Maternal instinct. Was the meaning that? Perhaps it is the maternal instinct in a young girl which draws her forward, a young man in Linton state of What's the meaning? Maternal instinct. Instinct. What's the meaning this word or this sentence? Mhm. In English, in Arabic, no problem.
Yes, Miss.
Yes.
Yes, Miss. زهراء.
Yes, Zahra.
Yes, غريزة الأمومة.
Yes, very good. غريزة
Yes.
الأمومة. In English.
Um, مت- هي maternal instinct.
Instinct. Yeah, just pronounce this sentence.
Yes. Yes.
Maternal instinct. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you very much. In a young girl, Catherine falling in love with a young Linton is not something to which we can reconcile. We can reconcile. What's the mean reconcile? Ourselves. Reconcile ourselves. She is ready to disagree. What's the mean disagree? The wishes of her governess of and wishes of her papa اللي هي الfather papa اللي هي الfather her papa whom she claims to love much in order to visit the son of a man whom her father hates deeply. Now, we have two critical comments in this chapter. All students focus with me. This is a last speak for this analysis. Number one, a brief, a dramatic situation. Number two, Catherine's love for a sickly young man, somewhat puzzling. What's the meaning of this title? First one, a very brief dramatic situation هو الوضع المأساوي بالنسبة للchapter. Number two, Catherine's love for a sickly young man, somewhat puzzling. What's the meaning of this title? Yes, student, just
Yes.
write with me. No, Yusuf, another one, please. Yes. Yes, student, another one. You have a presentation next lecture.
Yes,
What's your name?
Ali.
Ali. Yes.
I don't know. Yes, I will talk about the dramatic situation.
Yeah.
Yes, Kathy and Linton began to fight about their parents' relationship. When he tells Kathy that her mother, Catherine, hates her father, Edgar, and was really in love with his father, Heathcliff. Kathy pushes his chair,
Very good.
causing a dramatic scene.
Yeah.
Linton can't stop coughing.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes. This is the connect with a minor events in this chapter. For example, a minor events in this chapter with Catherine and Nellie in the illness of Nellie, who, after this visit described above, remains confined to bed for 3 weeks. During these 3 weeks, we are told Catherine behaves like an angel in waiting upon Nellie and cheering Nellie's and Catherine solitude. That's okay.
Yes.
Understand?
Yes, you got it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, doctor.
Understand. Yes.
Yes.
Can I say something?
Do you have a question or just explain? explanation for
No,
this.
we see Catherine was spoiled and indigo child,
Yeah,
but out here we see Kathy is the nurse, and Linton is the spoiled indigo child.
yeah,
Mhm.
yes. What's your name?
I'm Zaha Jabbar.
Zahra Jabbar. Yes, you can repeat again this your questions, and after any student just focus with these questions and answer this. Yeah,
At the past,
yeah,
Catherine was spoiled indigo child, but
yeah.
in the present and here we see Kathy is the nurse, but and Linton is the spoiled indigo child.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yes, very good. Any student just answer Zahra. After that, we discuss this question. Mm-hmm. Yes. شباب بنات. هاي شنو؟ زهراء.
العفو دكتورة.
Yes.
نص السؤال ما جاي أفتهمه.
زهراء.
Yes, can I speak in Arabic to the student understand?
Why in Arabic? Just you are in English. Why? You are department in English. Why in Arabic?
And can I write in the
Yeah. Yes.
but
Yes.
because can I write?
Yeah.
Okay, I will write, but I
Yes.
will
Right.
late.
Yeah. Very good. Yes, Shabab. Yes, I want you active with us. Yes, Catherine daily visits after illness. Why? Catherine's daily visits to the heights during Nellie's illness. Why? شباب ليش تزوروا؟ ليش صارت هي nurse? Why?
Yes, doctor.
Yes?
Because he was very, very sick.
Yes, we know that very
And
well.
no one care him because Heathcliff don't love him.
Yes, very good. This is first, but not exact. That's okay. Very good. Thank you. Another student. Catherine's visits to the house during Nellie's illness. Why? Yes, Shabab.
Yes.
Catherine not to visit the heights anymore. Why? عايشين يا شباب بدكم يا
Yes.
تحضير.
Yes, doctor.
Yes.
What's your name?
Ali عبد الرضا.
يلا. Yes, Ali. Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
I think she admits he is like his father and weak enough that Kathy could control him, but he is so sickly that he will likely never make it
Yes, Ali. Yes, Ali.
adulthood. Yes.
Yes, Ali.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay, this your explanation, but I want to I want to ask you why Catherine's daily visits to the heights during Nellie's illness. Why? If Kathy nurse, or why Catherine not to visit the heights anymore? Why? This is connect with my question.
Yes, Miss.
What's your
Yes.
name?
Noor Muhammad.
Noor Muhammad. Yes. Go ahead.
It's because Linton say the servant didn't take care of him.
Yes, this is first answer. Yes, very good. Yeah. Yes, you can complete.
And that he had hated them. He said that he wished Kathy would marry him because wives always loved her husband.
Very good. This is first answer. Yes, second. Very good. Thank you. Second answer. Another explanation
Yes,
for this
doctor.
questions.
Yes, doctor.
What's your name?
حورة عدنا.
Haura. Yes, go ahead.
Lucy and Kathy returned to
Sorry, I'm not.
Trachicos Ranch where
Sorry,
Nelly
sorry,
comes
Haura.
down
Sorry,
with a
Haura.
cold from. Yes, doctor.
Yes, I'm not heard anything. Why?
Nelly and Kathy return to Trachicos Ranch where Nelly comes down with a cold from riding to Wuthering Heights and back in the rain.
Yes, very good. Just spelling, not writing, reading. That's okay?
Yes, doctor.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Haura. Another student. Yes, Zahra, that's okay?
Yes, Victor, it's okay. But
Uh,
I have point. When Linton once married Kathy, he rejected that and say
no.
about this
Yes,
husband don't love
Zahra.
them
Yes. Okay.
sometimes.
Zahra, when Nelly
Yes.
recovered from her illness, Kathy told her that she had been going to Wuthering Heights almost every day in order to meet young Linton.
And Lincoln, sorry, Kathy became angry
Ah,
and shoves
yeah.
Lincoln chair, causing him to choke and cough. So
Uh-huh.
he sorry what I كسب يعني his sympathy
There was a
and he
difference
stole.
also. Yes, there was
Yes,
a difference between them. Just number one, yes, Linton wanted to lie in ecstasy. What's the meaning ecstasy of peace? Yes, شباب. Ecstasy of peace. ECSTASY of peace. While Catherine wanted all things to sparkle and dance. Yes, Zahra, continue.
yes, Victor.
Yeah,
What I continue?
continue your question.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
No, I added some point about answer my friend.
just for explanation. Yeah,
That
thank you.
yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Just for explanation. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Zahra. Thank you very much. Yes, Yusuf, that's okay?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Just who can tell me about some analysis for this chapter? موعدكم into summary and analysis. Who can just explain this analysis for this chapter? هسه أنا وضحت اللي هو الكريتيكال كومنتس ووضحنا السمري. أريد منكم توضحوا لي الاناليسيز حتى أعطيكم يعني some questions focus in your exam. After that, we take another chapter, 24 with analysis also. Yes, who can explain analysis for this chapter?
Yes, doctor.
Right? No.
Yes, miss.
Please, just a minute. Raise your hand. Yes, please raise your hand. Yes, Shabab, just analysis. Wow. Yes. Anyone? Just explain the analysis of chapter 23.
Yes.
Yes?
Ali Abdullah.
Oh, no, Ali. Another student, please.
Yes.
Yes, miss. Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
Another student.
Yes.
Yes, miss.
What's your name?
Zahra Ali.
Zahra? No, Zahra. Another
Yes, miss.
student.
Yes.
Yusuf? No, Yusuf. Another
Yes.
student.
Yes, miss.
What's your name?
Noor Muhammad.
Yes, يلا نور.
Yes, miss.
Mhm.
One question can be done from this chapter. Does
Yeah,
Linton really love Kathy?
your question? This is a question?
Yes, miss.
Yes, repeat.
One question can be done from this chapter. Does Linton really love Kathy?
Yeah, very good. This is interesting questions.
Can I answer?
What's your name?
Noor Muhammad.
No, Noor, just you can ask, that's okay, but your friends answer in your question. Yes, another student just answer Noor. Noor question.
Yes,
Yes. Yes, please. Yes. What's your name? Yes. Yeah. Yes, go ahead.
Seems to care for no one but himself. Can you hear me?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Linton seems to care for no one but himself. He
very
just,
good. Uh-huh.
yes.
Yes.
Love is just another form of control of Kathy.
Very good. This is answer. Yes, thank you. Another
Yes.
explanation, but
Yes.
not the same idea.
Yes, miss.
But another, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, miss. Yes.
Yusuf, yes, Yusuf.
Yes. How Linton behave like his father, order and to seize inheritance and to seek revenge.
Very good. This
Yes.
is answer. Yes. Who can answer Yusuf question? Yes, Banat. Yes, Banat. Yes, Yusuf. Repeat your answer. Your question.
Yes. How Linton behave like his father and seize and seek revenge and inheritance.
Very good. Yes. Yes. Who can? Banat.
Yes, doctor.
Yes, doctor.
What's your name?
Sian.
يلا حسين.
The marriage of Linton and Kathy is plain from Heathcliff to control all everything in Wuthering.
Very
like
good.
private of Kathy.
Like? Sorry, like
Private
who?
of Kathy.
Very good. Very good. Yes. Very good. Another answer.
Yes.
Another answer.
Yes.
Karar.
Yes.
Yes, Karar. Yeah.
The Heathcliff plan for their marriage take revenge. And
That's revenge, yeah.
yes, revenge
Mm-hmm.
on their daughter, and the option they take inheritance.
Very good. Very good.
Yes.
Karar, that's okay.
Yes, that's good. Thanks a lot, Karar.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for you. Thank you. I have one question for this chapter. You can write it. That's okay. Describe clearly the chapter in which Kathy or Catherine, as you know, tells Ellen or Nellie, the same also, that she has agreed to marry Edgar Linton and Heathcliff runs away. What do you learn of Catherine's character in this chapter? Who can answer this question? Yes, Shabab. Who can answer this question?
Yes, pardon me. Can you repeat?
Ah, if can answer this question, that's okay. If cannot answer, you can write it in homework, and next lecture we will discuss with us. That's okay. You can
Yes, doctor.
describe. This is essay questions. طبعا شباب أنا بالامتحان أجيب لكم كلها أسئلة مقالية، يعني كتابة باراجراف كامل، يعني for example one page, half on a page, that's okay. يعني كلها كتابة مقالية، تعرفون هذا يعني إلكتروني ومحاضرة إلكترونية، يعني مو حضوري حتى إحنا نتمعن ونعرف شنو نجيب. هاي إلكتروني، يمكم الجوجل، يمك الكتاب open book، فإحنا بهيك حالة ما نسيطر على الطالب. شلون نعرف الطالب هو يعني مفتهم البلاي or control on analysis and samples and themes with explanation نجيب لهم essay questions. This is one of my questions. For example, describe clearly the chapter اللي هو 23 in which Kathy or Catherine Sam tells Ellen that she has agreed to marry Edgar Linton and Heathcliff runs away. What do you learn of Catherine's character in this chapter? Okay. It's okay? Clear?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. If you can answer this question.
Yes,
that's
I want a brief point.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Linton tells to Ellie that's sorry, Kathy tells to Ellie that
Yes.
that's Linton a confused person and troubled, and she doesn't want to marry him, but forced by Heathcliff.
Very good. This is short answer.
Yes.
But it's correct. Very good, Yusuf. But it's correct.
Yes, excuse me. I have a question.
Yeah.
Are we limited in a question in answer in exam, short or long?
Which answer? Which
Any critical answer? Are we limited in five line, 6 line?
I think just more 5 lines and 6 lines.
Yes,
more,
okay.
More than. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Yusuf. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. Who can discuss with us about analysis for chapter 23?
Yes, doctor.
Yes,
But
miss.
not the same student. Not
Yes, miss.
Yusuf and Noor and no another student, please. You are number 37. Join with us. Why? For example, Hajar. أتصور هدى، ما أدري نور الهدى، كريم. بنات لازم تشاركون. عندكم 10 درجات بالبرزنتيشن، عندكم 10 درجات بال الديسكشن. هاي المن أنطيها شباب. حسين سلمان، حوراء، حاج.
Yes,
يلا
miss.
كل تشارك.
Yes,
Yes, doctor.
yes, miss. Can I
Analysis?
explain? Oh my God.
Analysis for
doctor.
chapter?
No, not MS, not MS, not فوضى بنات, not فوضى. Just in queue, please, in queue. Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
you speak my name.
Yes, your name?
Sin Salman.
No, another student, please. حسين.
Thank you.
Another. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
miss.
doctor.
Zahra Ali.
Zahra Ali. Yes, Zahra.
Yes, miss. Analysis of chapter 23.
Yes, analysis, but
Yes.
another explanation, another idea, not the same. Just reading.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you.
For many
Yes,
critics. Yeah.
Just a
I
minute.
explain. I will explain.
Yes.
Yes.
Zahra.
For many critics, Nelly's sickness is contrived the plot point that is entirely too convenient to be believable. However, most critics concede that sickness was possible if not plausible. Therefore, it does not detract greatly from the narrative and does aid the advancement of Heathcliff's plan for revenge. Instrumental in Heathcliff's plan is for Cathy to marry Linton, and in order for that to happen, he needs her to care for him. When Cathy discusses her attraction to Linton, he warns each her mother, "He'll soon do as I direct him," with some slight coaxing. Cathy, like her mother, enjoys the notion of having control over a man. Yes.
Very good. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Zahra. Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Who can with me? Which student can with me? Just explanation for analysis. Yes. Before. Yes. What's your name?
Retouch.
يلا ريتاج.
Yes, doctor. In this chapter, it is said how the relationship between the older Kathleen and her husband Edgar, and Verlis when he tried to control her friendship. However, Edgar clearly loved Catherine, while Linton seems to care about no one but himself. Marriage in Wuthering Heights is not an inquilified commentary. It must be combined by unselfish love on both sides in order to be successful.
Thank you. Very good. Just in this chapter also, 23, just this very important chapter, as you know. It has in this chapter argument between Catherine and Linton. Who can explain that? In this chapter, it has argument between Catherine and Linton. Who can explain that? Who can explain the argument between Cathy and Linton? For example, Catherine was very touched, as you know, and after reading, Yes.
In this paragraph, that's had an argument between Linton and Cathy.
But it has, yes, Yusuf, but it has one condition. Exactly. One condition for this.
Yes. Linton tells to Cathy that her mother doesn't love her father, Edgar, but loved his father.
She loved him. She loved him better than anybody living. Yeah, very good. Very good, Yusuf. Yes, continue.
Yes. That's it.
But her father, yes?
Yes, but her father, hated his father.
Very good. Hated his father. Very good. Yes.
Yes.
And Linton said that his father really scarred with his father, whom his father called a sneaking fool. What's the meaning of sneaking fool? His father called a sneaking fool. What's the meaning of sneaking fool to this? For example, Catherine retorted that his father was a wicked man. Why? Why? Catherine retorted that his father was a wicked man. Why? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, because Heathcliff was a gypsy man, and he wanted to destroy relationship and marriage between Edgar and Kathy.
Very good. Excellence. Who is his wife? His
His
wife's
wife,
name?
his wife Isabel.
Isabella. Very
Isabel,
good.
sisters Edgar.
Oh, very good. Very good. Very good, Yusuf. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Another student. Just explain, analysis, explanation for
Yes,
this
doctor.
chapter. Student. Yeah. Ahmed.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Go
doctor.
ahead.
Yes,
Yes.
doctor. Doctor Linton.
Linton. Yeah.
Linton has become like his father Heathcliff in his action and
Yeah.
treatment.
Uh-huh.
Leighton has acquired the
Mm-hmm.
bad habits of Heathcliff. Leighton
Yeah.
bragged that he wasn't supposed
Uh-huh.
to be gentle and Catherine Kathleen meant he had everything. Uh, Kathy uh, went for her books and beautiful birds and everything.
Yeah. Ah, very good. Very good, Ahmed. Thank you.
Yes,
Very
doctor.
good.
Thank you, doctor.
Another yes, Karar. Thank
Uh,
you. Thank you.
yes, thank you. Kat
Mm-hmm.
of her secret. Uh,
Ah,
Denton dripped and troubled.
uh-huh.
Yes, and when Nelly prevented Catherine from visit Wuthering Height, Heathcliff
Yeah.
his son to write her love letter to get her back.
Ah, very good. Yes, very good. Yes,
And then
another student. Uh-huh. It's
yes,
okay. That's it. Uh-huh.
Yes, yes, doctor.
No,
حوراجل.
Karar, just continue. Just a minute.
Yes,
Yes,
Linton
Karar.
he uses love
Mm-hmm.
for to make her do what hell he likes without any regard for her happiness.
Ah, very good. Very good, Karar. Thank you. Another student, just explain for this
Doctor.
analysis. No. Another student. Just not cooperate with us till now. Another student. Or who can just return. أعرف ما فهمت. بنية ولد اسم أبوها أو اسم أبوه
Yes, miss. اسمها رملة رملة
رملة.
جاسم.
يس وينها رملة يلا.
Yes.
رملة. يس رملة أول مرة just first of all just خلي نلطف جو المحاضرة